This is Studio 54, Action News, Transgender Travel with Regina. This was exciting, this was fun, I can't even talk about how awesome a trip this was. I'm excited. I'm going on a trip to Europe. Specifically, I'm going to be going to, let's see, Paris. Then from Paris, I'm going to go all over Paris, of course. Well, mainly like the Eiffel Tower and, let's see, a couple of the really gorgeous churches. And anyway, moving on, I'm going to be going to also to Rome, to the Roman Colosseum. I'm going to be going to a couple other different sites in Rome. And I'm also going to go to Madrid, Spain. I got to go to Madrid, Spain. You got to do that at least once in your life. And then on to Paris. Oh, and don't forget Venice. Go to Venice to take in the Venetian lifestyle. And of course, when I'm in Italy, I'm going to be going to Rome. Yes, I'm going to be going to Rome, to the Vatican, and take a lot of videos and pictures of Rome, the Vatican and Venice, of course. So anyway, right here in this video, I want to show you we're in Paris right now, and this is Notre-Dame de Paris. And quite simply, take the mystery out of it, Notre-Dame de Paris. That just means Our Lady of Paris. And it's a beautiful, beautiful church, as there are many, many, many gorgeous churches in the entire world. So anyway, moving on to different sites. I thought I'd photograph the outside from different angles of Notre-Dame, excuse me, yeah, there we go, Notre-Dame de Paris, Paris. Excuse me, I'm not fluent in French. In any case, I thought I'd take some fantastic shots of the outside. Have fun, enjoy your lives. Remember one thing people forget. People just say it. They don't understand it. Take time to smell the roses. Take time out of your busy life to enjoy your life. Because believe it or not, life is short. And so many people are not going to get the chances that you've been given. And again, this is Studio 54, Action News, Transgender Travel with Regina. So let's go inside and take a look at the inside of this beautiful cathedral, Gothic cathedral. And in the beautiful Gothic cathedral, actually before we go in, I wanted to show you this beautiful, beautiful window that's outside. That would be a really great treat. And so here we are stepping inside. Look at that. That is just a beautiful, beautiful window. All right, here we are. We're going to be stepping inside, and this is what we first see, I believe, when you're walking in this hallway, or it could be one of the many hallways. And here is the father, the pastor, giving mass. And then we have a couple of really gorgeous pictures here that I included with this shot of the Virgin Mary and Jesus as we go along. I believe this is in silver, and the cross that died on for our sins, and another statue of the many symbolic symbols of faith. And I thought I'd give you this one view here of the interior of the stained glass window that everybody raves about. I believe there's two of them, one on the north side and one on the south side. And I mean, there's more than that, but you see these a lot. Thought I'd get you a really close-up view. I believe in the center is Mary and Jesus, her son. And so you get to see the beauty of this workmanship on this stained glass window, and this huge, massive ceiling, and all the beautiful windows to the right, and the places where people sit on the top to listen to the mass, the different masses. And here we have Big Ben. We're looking at I'm standing on Westminster Bridge, which was quite a treat for me back in 2012 during the Olympics. It's just such a huge and vast, gorgeous Parliament building. Only the actual citizens of Britain can actually go to the top of Big Ben right there, the clock. So that was a really great treat for me. I really enjoyed photographing the outside, even if I could. I believe you're allowed to go to certain parts inside the. I believe you're allowed to go inside certain parts of Parliament as a non-resident of England, the UK, United Kingdom. So again, this spectacular view of the from the bridge. Oh my goodness! I was at the London Eye earlier, and you'll see some spectacular views if you wait till the last minute of this video. So anyway, moving along. So I start out from you get to see all the way from the end from Westminster Bridge, and then you come all the way to the front to where Big Ben is at, and you get a closer view of how the entire structure looks like. So I was fantastic. I was so excited to go on this trip. I can't tell you how excited I was. Finally, after all these years of watching all these movies on television about England and all its merriment and wonderment, and learning about England and all its stories of greatness and all the thing, King Arthur's court, and finally being able to go to England. I was so excited about getting to England, as well as Paris, as well as Rome, as well as the Vatican, as Venice, as well as Madrid, Spain, all the different countries that I went to. Here I wanted to show you a very close-up from the London Eye. I'm across the river here, Thyme. I'm up in the air in the London Eye, which is quite a treat to be on. So I was pretty excited about that, and it was well worth it. So here we're looking down at the buses in the road, Westminster Road, and then there's Parliament, Big Ben coming up really quick, and then there's Westminster Abbey coming up really in just a few seconds. So I rode these red buses all over London, or as much as I possibly could. And here you see all the square there, and coming up to your top right corner is Westminster Abbey. It used to be called something different. I don't know what it used to be called, but I really enjoyed my trip to Europe. I hope someday you'll get a chance to traveling on its own, adventuring and having fun. It's worth every minute and every second. And so yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit of my time with you guys, show you where I've been, things I've been doing, things I've always wanted to do. But my story is about why I went to all these different places. I started playing Tomb Raider, and after hearing about it in school, all the historical monuments, and watching all the different shows on television, all the different movies, from Fred Astaire, Dancing in the Rain, just, all the musicals that I love. And I wanted to go and actually see these things because they were just so incredibly spectacular. And since I had my chance, it took me a long time to get to this point where I could actually do this. I decided to go ahead and go to Europe. My previous trip in 2008 was to Asia, to China, and to Cambodia, to where they made the movie at Angkor Wat, where they made the game from Tomb Raider at Angkor Wat, and also the Great Wall of China. So I wanted to go to these fabulous, fantastic places, and I did. I finally went. But it came down to that one game, Tomb Raider, that ignited my drive to go to see these fantastic monuments. These fantastic, beautiful lands, these distant lands, these faraway lands. All right, everybody, we'll see you. This was exciting. This was fun. I can't even talk about how awesome a trip this was. But I wanted to share my experience with you guys, especially the Gutierrez Familia, because we don't get a chance to get out this often. And I wanted to bring the world to you guys, to the Gutierrez Familia. And so happy travels, happy trailers. This is, and it was, for me, it was just once in a lifetime to go to Europe, and once in a lifetime to go to Asia. And hopefully I'll be able to travel back to these countries at some future date, but there's but time permitting. Happy trail.